He plays the communications director for the mayor of Los Angeles, and he stars as the mayor's chief strategist. Bobby Moynihan and Mike Cabellon join us now on Showbiz Express as they preview the latest season of NBC's Mr. Mayor.
Let me start with Bobby. Describe, as we move into the new season, describe your character and how it changes, because you're the comms guy.
I'm the comms director. That is correct. Jaden grows up a little bit this season. He's got to make some hard decisions. No more living in mom's basement. He gets his own apartment. He starts to become a little more independent, and he's got to do his job, and he's got to make some real decisions at work. And we see how that affects him and how insane it makes him.
Mike, if I can ask you, well, actually both of you, but Mike, you've got a background in sketch comedy. How does sketch comedy come in and really aid you, or in some ways perhaps not, in this show?
First of all, thank you for acknowledging that I am the foremost authority on sketch comedy on this cast. No, I will say one thing that like sketch comedy prepares you to do is get off book really quickly, because you're getting rewrites and scripts day of. And the amount of material that Tina Fey and Robert Carlock churn through is, you could make a whole nother show just with like the reject pile that they write. And so frequently we'll get these new sides, and I'm grateful that I have years of experience of just like looking at a page and going like, okay, got it, and being able to go in and fully inhabit a character like on the spot without thinking too deeply about it, which is why I'll never win an Academy Award like Holly Hunter, because she really gets deep into character, and I'm very shallow, very surface level there. But I think that is like a hard skill that I think is underrated for a lot of actors.
And Bobby, for you, how much does SNL come into play here? How much does that experience there come in here? How much latitude do you have?
It's a similar experience in the sense of like, I think Tina and Robert are people who went through the SNL machine and two of the best easily to do it. And I think that they have now created a couple different universes in television, a couple different TV shows where like it's their thing and this is how they do it. And it's very SNL inspired, which means everyone is expected to be great and do great, and they do, but it doesn't have the complete terror and anxiety that SNL does, and we get to go home and sleep at normal hours because Ted Danson's contract is great. It's wonderful. It's the best. It's like I'm very familiar with that world of like, let's create this wonderful thing and do it with all these very, very talented people, and they've amassed an insanely talented crew and cast, and makes it very easy and fun.
And in doing your research, do you ever take a trip down to City Hall once or twice a year?
We did in season 1. Before we shot the pilot, a few of us went down to City Hall and got the real pins that we wear on our lapels in the show, which is cool. I don't think we go back too frequently, though.
I'm there now. I'm there every day.
Do you find the humor right there?
There is a certain kind of humor that you can observe just by walking around the halls. We sat in on like a public hearing, and I think that is well-worn territory thanks to Parks and Rec. So I don't know how much of that we'll be doing, but there are given characters in any great American city, and Los Angeles certainly has some of the bigger characters I've ever seen.
Mr. Mayor airs Tuesday nights on NBC. And for the Showbiz Express in Hollywood, I'm Ross Crystal.